Alrighty, welcome back to the Four Wheel Drive Podcast, music by the Southerners man with Let It Ride, the Four Wheel Drive Podcast on Instagram, all the episodes over at BackChat YouTube. Thank you to our patrons and our merch and voice messages. We've got a new website, Jaiden.
We do have a new website, mate.
Where do you find us?
www.thefourwheeldrivepodcast.com.au. I heard that when you say www, you got to say da-da-da.
Like the rattle gun.
Yeah, just rattle it off. Just fire it off.
And now we'll touch on this quickly because it's big news.
Yep.
It's kind of on the radar, but we're just telling you here.
Let's go.
The new website, I've jumped on it and had a look myself. Very easy to navigate. The ultimate four-wheel drive section is now there, where it is so simple for you to go and show us your rig.
Yep.
Your car. You can put
your rig in there if you want, but make sure it's along your car.
Yeah, and give us a detailed explanation of everything that we're looking
going
at.
on.
But no, there is it's right there. There's voice messages. There's home. There's about. There's the ultimate four-wheel drive.
Yep.
Send in your car or your rig.
Or your rig, preferably your car.
Yeah, but it would be nice to see your rigs too.
Yeah, if you
and
got your
then just give us some. There's questions. Just answer the questions. Give us some detail on it. We'd love to see them. We want to get a little bit more interactive with our listeners.
Yep.
And our I don't want to say fans, our listeners and our viewers.
Well, yeah, no, listeners. Our listeners who are here for information about four-wheel driving and camping, and not here to hear us whinge and moan about stuff. No, or maybe they are.
Well, they could be.
Let us know.
I don't know. I don't have much to whinge and moan about, but or do I?
Do you?
Maybe I need to reflect.
Yeah, maybe we need to go back and just We so we'll be doing this new segment, Ultimate Four-Wheel Drive. I know we spoke about this a while ago, and we did kind of introduce it a bit, but we had trouble with the website. There was other stuff with the form. Sorry.
Yep.
Now we've got this website.
It's simple.
It's simple.
Yep.
Seriously, it is. Hopefully, it's simple. If it's not,
what was the website?
Send us your feedback. thefourdrivepodcast.com.au.
Nice. I like it. I need to change that in my run sheet here.
Yeah, sorry,
the updated website.
Merch and voice messages at
the forward. Is that how you do it? The fourdrivepodcast.com.
I'm honestly just making this up as I go along, mate.
Is that actually the website then?
Yeah, dodo.thefourdrivepodcast.com.au. You know.
Okay, cool.
And it's the 4WD.
D.
Yeah, so the
dodo.the
4WD podcast.com. Yeah, exactly how we
nice and easy
spell it. Yeah.
Now, you've just been away. Oh,
I have.
Actually,
yeah, Ronnie's
not here, obviously.
Producer's not here.
Jaiden. Producer's had the day off too.
Yep.
So, Ronnie,
it's just you and me holding down everything again.
Yeah.
Poor Ronnie. He is overloaded from what I can.
Yeah,
what I gather.
He is up to his eyeballs in it at the moment.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
Hopefully, let the man do his work because, hey, we all enjoy Sunday mornings just as much as everyone listening here.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
the big fella needs the time to get the quality out.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
We'll give him that space if he needs it.
We absolutely will. And we have been giving him that space.
Yes.
But it's just good to know that we can hold the fort down while the big man is away.
The big man. And we know that a lot of people come to this show to hear from Ronnie.
We do.
And
we're aware
and that's
of that.
okay. That's
we're fine with that.
We're going to have some fun when he's not around.
We can have a lot of fun when he's not around, mate. We're going to talk about lots.
It may not. None of it may be
technical
or technical,
but it's going to be.
We're going to talk.
It'll be fun. You're going to be listening along, and you're going to laugh. Hopefully, at least once.
Oh, maybe laugh at us.
Yeah.
But what you have done for us into the lead up into this show is You've gone on a little camping trip.
I have gone on a camping trip.
So talk to me. Where'd you go?
Yeah, so headed from Perth to Lucky Bay Shacks in Yalabathara. Got there, 6.5 hour drive, mind you, non-stop. All good.
Oh, punched it.
Yeah, punched it,
nice.
mate. Actually, no, sorry, I did stop.
I was going to say 6.5. I would have been stretched the league somewhere.
I did stop at, I think it was Marrowa. Not Morowa. Nah, not Morowa.
Not Mullawall.
Can't remember what it was called.
That's too far.
I just could not think of the name.
If you were in Mullawall.
So stopped at the pub there.
That's what.
And
with an M.
Yeah, I think it was an M.
What road did you take? Did you take the beach road, the coast road, or you took the?
You know, Indian Ocean is closed up the top.
Oh,
Indian Ocean Drive.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, closed.
I didn't know that.
Can't
Before,
go down there.
like where it connects up with the other
Yeah, you know
highway?
how when you're coming down, when you're coming south from like a trip up north,
Yeah.
and you've got that option to take the coastal route
Or Brand.
like Brand.
Yeah.
That whole the signage has been taken down. That road is closed.
I've
Don't
had
know
a lot
why.
of trouble on that road.
Yeah,
but
I meant to
there's been
Google
a
it,
lot
but I
of
haven't.
accidents.
Yeah, you can go back onto it further down.
Okay.
Just past Lano. No,
Oh, geez, I was going to say that's a long stretch.
just past the dunes. I think it's Lano. It is. It's a fairly long stretch.
Oh, so it's a big stretch
Yeah, it's
of
a
the
big
road.
stretch
Yeah,
of the
right.
road.
There you go.
Yeah. No. Anyway, stopped there at a pub.
Yep.
Got a had a ginger beer. Went down nice. Beautiful day for it. And then moved on. Went to Lucky Bay. Went to turn into off the road into the campsite track, and big sign there that just said campground closed. And my heart sank because this is my partner's birthday trip, right?
Yeah.
Like, she's keen. She's absolutely loves camping. Gets around it. And it's closed. And I was like, fuck me. You got to be joking me. Like, I don't have a backup. Like, I'm 6.5 hours outside of, like, Perth. I don't have a backup. You know, Shark Bay is another 6 hours north. You know, there's other spots around. But ended up rang the old man, the old boy. And he was like, oh, mate, you should check out Horrocks. If you go to Horrocks, go up a little bit. Go into Horrocks, and there's a track, and you just go up there, mate. It's a good spot. It's like, yeah, sweet, Dad, thank you. Head in there, go up, and Little Bay, just past Horrocks.
Great little spot there.
Beautiful spot. So stayed there Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, and left Sunday.
Yeah, righto.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's gorgeous.
Nice. So that would have only been about 45 back from.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was about 30.
30
yeah,
back from-
30, 35. Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad. And Court was happy, so
Yep.
can't complain.
And did you just park up for the 3 nights?
Yeah, parked
Little
up
Bay?
for the 3 nights at Little Bay and just switched to. So the initial night it was pretty full.
Yep.
No real spots available. There were the first 2 spots there, and we camped in the first spot because we rocked up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock because we left a bit later. And rocked up and just stayed there that night. Moved spots the next night to a better one when some people left, and then just stayed there. Jumped in the water, played some board games. Like,
Yeah, nice.
Cooked some grub. Went for a walk. Yeah,
It's a
was
great
good.
little protected spot there.
It is. It's very
Beautiful.
nice. It is very nice. Yeah. You been there?
I have been there.
Been
Yeah.
there? Enjoy it?
Yeah, love it. I've never camped there, but I have. Yeah, I've been to Horrocks quite a few times.
Yeah. Sky was telling me he's been there as well, which is surprising.
Scully has?
Yeah, Scully's been there.
Yeah,
I was
right.
talking to my mates about it. I was like, yeah, I went to Horrocks. They're like, I have no idea where that is. And then I was telling Scully, I was like, mate, yeah, I went to Horrocks. He's like, I know that spot. I was like, mate.
Yeah, it's a little hidden gem, and I don't like talking about Horrocks a whole lot on here because it's. I know quite a lot of people up that way, and they like the way
quiet.
Horrocks is.
Yeah.
And
It's good. I don't
yeah.
like it's tough. I don't know whether I would stay there for 3 nights again.
Yeah,
But it's definitely great for an overnighter.
yeah.
Well,
there's not a lot.
not if you're from Perth,
in
6 hours
Horrocks,
out.
but I suppose if you know quite a few people up there, it's plenty of fun.
Yeah,
it's
there's
a
not
beautiful.
much to do.
It is a beautiful location.
Yeah. If you're gonna park up and you're actually just gonna sit there for a while,
Yeah.
it's not terrible.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it is a beautiful view. Water's
Yeah.
lovely. The spot's great, but it does like
For a hidden gem,
I want something more.
it's nice. Oh, okay, yeah. See,
You know?
I love it there.
Yeah, I know. I love it there.
Yeah,
I just
I know
if I'm
exactly.
going to
If you-
stay
if
there
you
for
hate it, that's
four,
fine,
mate, I don't hate it. Definitely don't hate it, mate.
If you never want to go
I
there
just like
again, you don't have to.
No, it was shit. I fucking hated my time there. Fucking hell.
Nah, but you didn't climb the dune.
It was good. I didn't climb the dune.
That
I
you should
think
have
that's
climbed
probably
the
what
dune.
I didn't like. Oh, because mate, so where we camped, it was right in front of the rope that hangs down.
Yeah.
That you can climb the dune with, and I looked at it and I went, I want to do that. I'm going to climb that dune. And then the next day came around, and it was hot as balls. My shoulders were getting just red.
Yeah.
And I looked at it and I went, I'm not doing that. That looks fucked.
Yeah. It's a solid dune.
Yeah. And then some kids climbed it and I thought, wow, I am a little...
Yeah. Come on, mate.
Yeah, like, come on, man. You're a grown man. You can climb a dune.
How'd the camp setup go? What were you in the rooftop?
Yeah, in the rooftop, awning, 270 degrees.
Yep.
Elite.
Is that how hot it was?
No. Only when I was there,
Sorry,
mate.
that's
Only when they
bad.
had the rig out.
That's bad.
Yeah, it was good. 270-degree awning, which was perfect because you can get, when the sun moves around, you can follow the shade around fully. Whereas if you've just got the straight out awning, when that sun moves around the other side,
You're stuck a bit.
I mean, you can go around the other side of the car, I guess, but then it's a bit shit.
Yep.
So I had that, had the rooftop, got a Coleman Fire Night cooker.
Yep.
Little table, couple of camp chairs, fridge, which actually I'm kind of over that fridge. I'm kind of over the setup I've got going on.
Right.
Kind of done with it. So I'm looking for a stand-up fridge.
All right.
An upright fridge.
Well, let's jump into on the radar as a little bit.
Yeah,
of
sorry.
combination.
I'm
I
getting
like-
ahead of myself.
I like the segue.
But yeah, looking for a new thing. Like the camp setup I had, it worked, but I would change it.
So is this a chest fridge? Or
Yeah, it's a chest
upright?
fridge.
Yeah.
Chest fridge at the moment.
And what do you want to go an upright?
I want to go an upright. Just for like, Court was getting a bit upset with me because like I would take stuff out of the fridge and not reorganize it. Like, so I've got the eggs at the bottom, yeah?
Yeah.
So when I take the eggs out and I've put the eggs back, I have to fucking take everything out and put everything back in. It fucking shits me a bit.
Yeah.
If I have like an upright fridge, in my mind, it's just like everything's organized. It's all there. You got like, I know a lot of them come with 2 compartments. I've been looking at the Dometic ones. So the Dometic ones look like just cream of the crop from what I can see. But it looks organized. You've got like fridge, freezer combo, which I like because, you know, a bit of ice cream or something.
Yeah.
Freeze something, like freeze your chicken or whatever.
Yeah.
I like that idea of just having the upright fridge, organized there, easy to access, easy to get into, easy to see what you're getting and all that kind of stuff. Maybe that's not the case. I've never had an upright fridge, but from in my head, that's what it seems like.
Yeah, I think in a wagon they make sense. The only thing is once they're in. Like you can't, you know, with even if you've got a chest on a slide, you can
slide
you can
out.
just unstrap that and it's off sort of thing. And then so the only thing about the upright is it's there permanent. But if you're camping enough and you like, or you're just utilising the fridge, say a tradie in a wagon, I don't know how many tradies are in wagons, but like if you're just running that all day, like upright fridge would be. I'd love an upright fridge for the same reasons that you're talking about. It's just once it's in, it's in. Like it's just annoying.
See, that's something I haven't thought about.
You could unhook it, no worries, but it's just like it'd be annoying, you know. But anyway,
I didn't think about that, but
it's probably just not as easy as a chest to slip in and out.
No.
But at the end of the day.
Yeah, so if you want to put stuff in the back when you're not camping, it's a bit...
Yeah.
You've got an upright fridge there, taking up all space. Yeah, okay.
And it's right, you know, because obviously you got to sit it at the front.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. I think an upright fridge in
Are you
your
not
car would
taking
be
it
great.
out just because it's, like, difficult to take
Yeah,
out?
well, yeah.
50, 60 litre wouldn't be...
But and then I'm assuming you're putting a frame around it,
frame
like a
around it,
barrier,
yeah.
cargo barrier sort of style thing. So it's like, well, not a cargo barrier, like a fridge barrier.
Yeah.
So I'm, you know, like then even if you take the fridge out, you still got that in
you've
a way.
still got
Like,
that
you can
spot.
pack stuff in it, but it's not. You know what I mean? That's the only downfall I can see with an upright fridge in a wagon.
Well, it's a good one. I'm still leaning to, like, looking at that.
Yeah,
I recognise that as
I think you should. Like I'm with you.
I think so as well.
I'm just being the devil's advocate.
No, I like it because I hadn't thought about that. And if I got it and I was like, oh, fuck, I want to take it out, but I've got this cage around it. And anyway, that would annoy me a bit.
Well, and then that leads me to another thing around, it's on the radar, but it's just it's just something I want to ask you. What's your power setup in your car? Because we would have chatted about this before, but I can't remember.
So I got a dual battery system at the front.
And just running,
and then I run the fridge off the front as well as the lights,
stuff upstairs
compressor
and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's all like tucked away.
I'm looking to change that as well.
Yeah.
Because I've got over a year ago I bought a bunch of Red Arc stuff, like the what do you call it? The Red Arc Vision thing and I think it's the inverter.
Yep.
Bought all that and then I just never hooked it up.
Oh, so you've got all that.
I planned to do it and then I just I got busy with other stuff and I didn't end up doing it. But yeah, the plan is I think I kind of want to do it I want to get a gull wing.
Oh yeah. Oh, that.
Looking at Mission 4x4 for that at the moment.
100% put an upright fridge.
Yeah. So I'm
gull
looking,
wing to the top of that barrier.
Right? So I'm looking for the gull wing, and then I'll attach the system to the back, and then I'll run a lithium, like probably I'm kind of like, I'm not sure. I don't know much about the electric stuff. I'm pretty shocking with it, but I'm looking at like a 200 amp hour, like
that'd be big.
Lithium.
Yeah.
Might be overkill. Don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know much about it, but just to run all the extra stuff, and then I'll eventually get solar panels and do all that stuff. So 200 might actually be overkill. I might be fine with the 100, but
it might be overkill for what you did on the weekend. But if you're we start to do more stuff, or you're just yourself, like you've got all these big cameras, and
it's good to have that. Like
you've got that as a hobby. So if you're charging up all that stuff, you probably want a bigger battery with a big inverter, and like it's not like you're a full, like you.
I'm not Ronnie Dahl. It's like,
but hey,
maybe one day, mate.
Yeah,
maybe.
You never know.
That's what I'm thinking in my head. It's like, I'm not doing it for now, but like for long term in the future. If I'm getting this and this and this in 2 years, I don't want to buy a whole new battery just because I didn't plan well enough.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Do
it once, do it right.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
So,
which is what not many 4-wheel drivers have done. I wouldn't have thought.
Nah, because it's easy to just get everything is expensive.
Yes.
It is not cheap to kind of set up your electrical system, set up your rig to do what you want. Absolutely. So I can see where price comes into it, where your 200 amp hour battery is fairly more expensive than a 100 amp hour, and it's just like, man, well, right now I don't need a 200. But 100 I'm getting away with fine.
Yeah.
You probably won't.
What if I do?
You probably won't fuck around and like lose anything with a 100, but
it's a tough one.
It's just like in the future, if I need something.
Would you go portable?
Portable battery?
Like a sort of those like Dominic had one as well, where you just put it in and out as you go.
Yeah, I did. So I was looking at a few portable batteries, and this is what I wanted to ask you. Have you had any experience with them? No, nothing. Have you looked at them?
Very briefly. My brother was looking. Oh, did he buy one in the end? I don't know, but he was sending me a couple asking. I don't know why he was asking me, but
host of the 4 Drive podcast. Yeah, sorry, mate.
Do you know about these? No. But yeah, he was thinking about.
Ask you about car sales.
Yeah, I can tell you everything you need to know. No, he had he had a choice to make, because obviously he just likes camping and getting out and about, but he would just do it in whatever car he had. Like he didn't.
Yeah.
He's doesn't have a 4-wheel drive. So for him, it was just like whatever he is. He's in a territory at the moment. He just throws the fridge in with that box, and he can charge up off that and all that sort of thing. But yeah, I don't know if he ended up making a call, but I had no idea. That was the only time I looked into them. And there's plenty of reputable brands out there that do them, and they would be a good option, I think, for a weekender. Absolutely. Yeah, I just like the ease of having everything hooked up already, and it's just there, it's not plug and play, because there's so much work that goes into putting a 12-volt system in. But
but once it's in, it's plug and play.
Once it's in, it's just straight in,
and you've got options to do other things. You can set it up differently. You can do. Yeah.
And I have not used my new setup since having it put in. How sad? is that?
That is. It's disappointing.
Yeah,
but you're also a busy man.
Well, yeah, but
we'll have to use it actually. We'll have to go on a trip.
You know what? My little flashing gutter that I put on it to stop that's busted.
It flew off, didn't it?
Yeah, flapped off. Wasn't me though. It was my dad.
Yeah. If you were driving it, it wouldn't have happened.
Wow, I don't know. Was he speeding?
Yeah,
no. He reckons he wasn't.
Oh well, wouldn't have flown off if he wasn't, mate.
Yeah, it's got what once was whole is now like just meets in the middle for a little like tiny little strip spewing. Anyway, I got to get that off now. It looks shit.
Yeah,
probably cut yourself on it if you went near it.
Oof.
Another quick
that's
part to cover here.
Mm-hmm.
More. I don't know how Rafa's doing it from Cairns.
He's actually in Perth.
Oh, is he?
Sorry, yeah. No, but he is doing it from Cairns. He was doing it from Cairns. But right. Ronnie was telling me he's in Perth.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he's going to join Ronnie on his trip across.
Gotcha. I'll have to catch up with the great man. But he's coming through with the goods on the 250. I don't know who he's got in there as a spy or an agent, but
he's got someone posted at the Fremantle Docks 24/7 just looking.
He's that close to the Prados now. So the new 250 Prados is what he's sending us, and all the colours and what's there. He's going to end up in one of them. I don't know how, but he's going to find his way in. That colour is cool too. That first one.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Jaiden will either get these up now or later for us.
Might just bring.
But what would you say that colour is?
Yeah, I'm just going to pop this up on the screen.
Yeah,
you mark this down.
I know a few people with their names down too for the 250s.
Do you?
Which release date must be getting close.
November delivery.
Is there a hard and fast number on that?
I don't know if there's a hard and fast number. I've just got the words November delivery here.
Yeah, right.
So apparently there's 190 in the docks.
Oh, okay.
Fremantle.
I reckon I've seen all 190 through Rafa.
Yeah. Oh no, I absolutely have.
It's given us a good inspection.
Have a look at the images on the screen now. If you're listening on the podcast, it's just a row of 250. I'm going to put them up later.
Okay.
And it's going to be a post production. You can look at them like this.
I know. I was like, just in case you haven't checked the screen behind us, they're not on there, mate.
No, they're not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a
clean
bunch
car.
of 250 Prados. I don't. What is this? See how they've got
the numbers
written on the windscreen?
It'd have to be a code for where they're going, or
delivery and stuff.
What
Yeah,
truck
that makes sense.
I don't know. that could be complete nothing.
They are. They're interesting, aren't they? Like with this main coloured car and then different coloured bonnet and roof.
Is that just wrap on top?
You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon that'd just be a film.
Oh yeah, okay. If I zoom in and look with my eyes that I have a functioning pair of, despite that, you can actually see. I might just cut that bit out.
It's just like they've all got white bonnets. It's weird as.
So weird, man. What's going on?
That'd be so.
Didn't see that in any of the fucking photos.
No, just a film, mate. I think. Have a sip of coffee, regather. All right, should we move to car sales?
Yeah.
Are you going to put these up later or on now?
I wanna just a few more things.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Shit.
Yeah, you got a jet boil?
Yeah, I've got the. Oh yeah, that's what we're meant to talk about. You bought some stuff.
I did. Yeah, I bought a bunch of stuff.
I do have a jet boil.
Yeah.
Go on.
Rate it?
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet.
I've only got the one. I've only got the little the standard jet boil attachment. You know how they've got the big pots and they've got everything. Yeah. But
how big's yours?
It's not very big. I don't have a big jet boil either.
just an average size jet boil.
It's just the
standard.
I think it's just size. Normal size.
Everyone tells me it's normal size. Don't know what's going on.
I've got I don't really have a big anything when you put it that way. Oh no. Almost lost his coffee.
Oh fucking hell. That always came up my nose.
No, I do. I've got a normal size jet boil.
Yeah.
The standard.
Great.
The standard.
Me too, mate. What's it, 1 litre? That's the normal one, yeah.
Oh, jeez. That'd be all right.
I've heard that's average.
All right, mate. Have another sip of water and just...
I'm too scared to, mate, because it's going to fucking
I'm not going to say anything else. Do you have one?
Yeah, I bought one.
Oh, you bought one. After the trip or pre-trip?
No, after the trip.
Oh, so that was
the problem with the setup was like every time I wanted to, I don't have like a kettle or anything like that to quickly do stuff. So every time I wanted to boil water or whatever, I had to pull out the Fire Night, light it up, connect it all, which is fucking annoying. So yeah, bought a jet boil when it came back.
Is the Fire Night run off?
Gas.
Like off the cans, or is that?
Yeah. So it can do both.
Oh,
okay,
but
I've just got the cans.
Yeah.
You know the green.
Yeah. Pro Fuel.
Pro Fuel. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That brand. Yeah.
Good. You know your brands.
I do. Yeah. Done my research.
Man who knows these things.
The expert.
Good thing you're here,
mate. The expert over here.
So bought that.
Good purchase.
Yeah, good purchase.
Did you just buy the standard?
Yeah.
Just the standard.
Just the standard one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Then bought one stone armrest. I wasn't going to mention it.
You bastard.
Yeah, I know. I know. I feel guilty as.
Ronnie's going to be so flat with you.
The armrests that Ronnie has, so I've got 2 of those, and they work. But they don't have the cup holders, which is what I want, and like the full length of the.
Yeah, because you in
I
the
like that.
You don't have.
I don't have cup holders.
The Land
dude.
Cruiser, like as good as they are,
Yep.
just don't have a cup holder.
Yeah, the workmate does not have cup holders.
And
so
Land Cruiser drivers want, like they like coffee just like the rest of us.
Mate, we like drinking.
Yeah.
Why not give us cup holders?
Yeah. Anyway,
seems like the
one stone
weird
armrest does become a bit of a necessity for that, unless you do the upgrade center console.
Yeah, so I've got the. Excuse me. I've got like an upgraded center console, like a Dometic one.
Yeah,
that's a fridge combo.
Yep.
Which has got 2 cup holders in it.
Yep.
But I usually use those for like just storing random shit.
Yeah, well, where are you going to put your phone into the Land Cruiser,
I've actually got the quad lock.
So it sounds like you're going okay.
I'm going okay, mate. I'm not complaining.
And the quad locks are good.
Quad lock is elite.
That's a good brand.
It's fallen down maybe 3 times in the
is it on the
3 years
windscreen?
that I've had it. Yeah, it's on the windscreen.
I gave
really
up
hot.
on the windscreen.
Well, I put it back up and it lasts ages. Like it genuinely only falls down very rarely.
I thought I was doing everything properly. Maybe I wasn't. But anyway, I've gone and got... sorry, I know this is your story.
No,
but I've gone and got the little... There's like a little... It's that big. That big.
Yep.
It's not.
Yeah.
We're going there again.
No,
I did not mean that.
No, it's fine.
Because it's probably... No. So it's like that wide with a little quad lock. Like the same thing. Like and it sticks on... I just put it on my center console near my like...
gear stick.
Gear. It's not really a gear stick, is it? It's just there to put it in drive. But and it has not budged through anything I've done for the whole time I've had it on. Not once has it moved.
Oh yeah, because you've got
and
the
it's
little
like 30 or 40
down
bucks.
on the
Like whereas the big mount's probably 100 now.
Yeah,
I don't
know.
But
it's a good one.
I went through 2 of those mounts on the windscreen, whereas the little 40 bucker from Super Cheap I picked it up from, that's been the best. And it sits right there. So it's like it's not up in my eye line as well. So I'm not distracted by it if it dings or it's just down there, and it's kind of like it just plugs in and off you go. But if you need maps or something, if you're off road, it actually is. It's easy and it's there, but then you are taking your eyes off. But I don't like it there while I'm driving the whole time. It's too easy to, it's distracting.
Yeah, I prefer it there.
Okay.
For me,
that's good. I'm glad we've got differences.
Yeah, it's good to know that we're not just agreeing on everything.
Yeah, 100%. We're not meant to.
No.
But anyway, that's sorry.
No.
What else?
Geez, what else did I get?
So you went to Jet Boil. You went one stone armrests.
Yep.
This is all post trip.
I got some new lights.
Okay.
Some new headlights.
Did you do some night driving?
No, I didn't do any night driving, but I've been needing to get lights for ages,
just
and I was just in a mood where I was like, I'm buying everything. So I bought some new headlights.
Where'd you buy these through?
Steady.
Oh.
Yeah, I went Steady. Pretty, like, they're up there in price.
Oh, yeah.
But my mate's got these ones, but like a different variant.
Yeah.
And he rates them. Couldn't rate them more.
And these are just your standard headlight.
Yeah. These are just standard headlights, so they'll replace replace the
the
headlights
old,
in that. Then I got some new headlight covers from Toyota as well, just so I can,
Oh, yeah.
because my one's cracked.
Yeah.
So I need to replace that. It's all fogged up and cracked. I know you can do some stuff to clean them and fix them, but it's cracked.
Yeah.
So I may as well.
Yeah.
What else did I buy? I've got the car booked in for look at like a suspension look at.
Oh, yeah.
Down at or up at Malaga Suspension.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. Ronnie was like, yeah, they're elite, so
taking
booked it up there. Yeah. Fuck man, they're booked out for ages. Couldn't get in till like November.
Oh right.
Yeah. Late November. Early November? Sometime in November.
Yeah, okay.
What else did I get? Got some gauges, so I can do a bit of monitoring of like the turbo and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, right. That's like when you're starting to put gauges on. That's just like I mean business.
I wanted people to know that I mean business.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hook the gauges up to anything, but just if people look,
Yeah, they're gonna
it'll
see.
look like I mean
Turn
business.
them on.
Yeah, which is, I'm all about looks, mate.
Are you getting you know, the ones that the 3 gauges on the? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I got like the pillar
On the pillar,
the gauge pillar holder from I think it was PPD.
Nice. That's full like
PDP.
That's full send it sort of mode. For
Yeah,
the driver, I reckon.
I'm all about sending it, mate.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Up at Little Bay there, and even climb the dune on your feet.
Yeah, I did
Good purchase list.
Yeah, it's not bad. There's some more things that I want to get, like something that's not really four-wheel drive related, but a bit more camp related.
Yeah.
We had this big JBL speaker.
Yep.
Had it playing music for all 3 days, and it lasted all of it. Probably had it playing for about 8 to 10 hours every day.
Yeah, right.
So it lasted about 30, 40 hours.
And what you want one? It's not
Yeah,
yours?
I'm going to get one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so we borrowed it from a mate.
Ah, right.
Yeah, I'm going to get one.
How big was it? Because some of those are massive.
Like it was average size, probably.
Yeah, fair enough.
It was probably like that. It was
okay.
big, and then it was round
Okay.
on each end.
Well, double ender. Double-edged sword. Yeah, they
I
are.
wouldn't be putting that anywhere,
We've
mate.
got a massive JBL speaker at the footy club, and it absolutely, I was going to say slaps. That's
Pumps.
It pumps, yeah. It slaps.
Slaps.
But it is massive, and it actually like hurts your ears if you just
Yeah, do it
blast
too loud.
Yeah.
It might be the same one that. Have you got like the big?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
one of those ones.
big,
yeah,
tall
yeah.
thing, like
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
average size. Like.
Yeah, that looks right.
Yeah, that's it.
That looks right. Yeah,
like a leg.
looks about good.
It actually is the size of my leg.
Yeah,
And 3 times thicker. It's massive. Yeah, that's good though, because
yeah.
I've got the
You got to have a good speaker when you're out there.
I've got the old UE boom that you know
Yeah, the UE boom as well.
and they do the job, but don't last that long.
They're fine, but they don't last
Nah.
long. You know, and lasting long is what we're about.
Jesus, this is just turned into a lot of sexual innuendo.
What do you mean?
Innuendo.
What do you sexual innuendo?
Oh, double-edged
You know-
bloody
what do you mean?
JBL speakers. and
Explain.
Rounded. Anyway,
Yeah. Nah, so speaker, that's another thing I think for
Yep.
just for camping wise, like when you're out there, just
yeah, that's a good call.
something to just you don't have to play it all the time, but just something to kind of
Yeah, I like it.
do that kind of stuff. What else is
got
there?
something.
Yeah, the
Jeez.
gull wings was what I was looking at.
What are they worth?
I rang up my mate Rory who works at Mission 4x4.
Yeah.
They're about 1,200.
Okay. Installed.
Don't know about install, but that's just you have to send through a quote and
Yeah.
do other stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, my mate works there, and he was like raving on about them. I know he works there, but
Yeah.
he reckons they're elite, and
Yeah, the mission
he
stuff
doesn't
is sick.
usually fucking lie to me. But Mission 4x4 do some fucking
Yeah, they
good
do.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
Shawnee Boy's a character, which is elite.
Yeah. They do look like that stuff looks that would make me get a Land Cruiser to get some Mission 4x4 stuff on there.
Yeah, mate. So they've got this. So this is a little bit off topic, but it's for Mission 4x4. Have you heard of a tracks table?
Yep.
So tracks tables are usually for troopies.
Yep.
He's got one for the 76, and it's not a max tracks table. Like, it's not going to hold your max tracks or anything.
Yeah.
It's too small. 76s don't have the space. Goes under the rear window, like the rear window, above the wheel arch, fits in there, and it's a drop-down table. You know how Ronnie's got the tracks table and it drops down, then underneath it, it's got like a drying rack.
Yes.
That drops down.
Yep.
So it's got that as well, and then it's got a pull-out, like sink dish area.
Right.
So it's a table, and it folds up, and it just folds up really thin on the side of your car, drops down, pulls out into a sink, and then drops down again into a drying rack. Elite. If you've got the money to get it, that is elite. I don't know if I don't think I can justify it at the moment, but that is what an idea.
Yeah,
What an
that is
idea.
pretty cool. That was impressive on Ronnie's troopy.
Yeah, I thought that was really
That was cool.
Yeah.
That little drying rack part is actually pretty sick.
So
And
smart.
it's like, do you need it? I don't know, but
Yeah.
do you want it? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, when you're camping, I think you usually just
Like
get like a
if
tea towel and you just dry it all
Well, if
instantly
you-
anyway. But if you've
Yeah.
got a drying rack,
If you're taking your car in
Fancy.
if you're taking your car into 4x4 and you're doing a few bits and pieces,
yeah,
and you're spending quite a bit already, like it would be nice and a pretty good little add-on.
yeah, I agree.
And it's yeah, like you say, it's easy enough just to dry everything up and throw it back in the setup. But if you're having dinner on those 2 plates, 2 sets of knives and forks, and you need it for brekkie, just leave them out there. Leave it out, just dry them and then just grab them in the morning. You don't have to move everything around again.
It's a good idea, isn't it?
I like it.
Nice. Anyway, sorry, mate. Your car sales segment.
Yeah, well, car sales.
You've got something.
So, someone wants a Hilux apparently.
Yes.
And it's probably the simplest list I've ever received, but also because Hiluxes hold their worth so well, and that is why this person is looking at a Hilux.
Yeah.
With low kilometers for 50 grand, I'm finding a lot of mine spec cars, a lot of ones that look like they're mine spec, but they're trying to hide that they were mine spec. Yep. It's they're out there, these Hiluxes.
So how do you search for it? How do you do that kind of stuff?
I just literally put in exactly what whoever's telling me, any week. It's just I just put in the parameters that they're telling me. I just punch
Car sales has got a a lot of parameters.
Yeah,
there's some good stuff on there.
Oh, it's got everything you want to do. You can put it in there, down to basically the engine that you go after. So,
your cylinders and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So you can choose all that.
Yeah. Have you actually not looked through it that
I haven't looked through it too much.
No,
I know it's good.
It's got so many categories that we're not.
No,
I'm not trying to.
We're not driven by car sales.
Yeah, but it's got everything you need if you're looking for it, and it's fun to muck around with. So anyway, Hilux, $50,000 or less, lowish kilometers. So I went under 100,000 kilometers because that's pretty good for a Hilux. And a little bit of fruit, so there wasn't a whole lot to spend.
Extra.
Now I've got them on my phone here. You will bring them up eventually for the people watching, but for those not able to see, what I've come up with is the first one I want to look at is that one there. Yep. Oh, that one there. Yep, that is the first one I want to look at.
This one?
Yep. So, geez, it's different to what's on your screen. That's interesting. So this is probably my pick of the bunch, right? 89,000 kilometers on the clock, 47,750. That's excluding government charges, so you're going to go up towards the 50. Early 50s. But for someone that wants a little bit of fruit...
from a dealer?
From a dealer. Wants a little bit of fruit on the car, not a whole lot to do, low kilometres. It's at that 50K mark, roughly. I think that's a pretty clean-cut car. There's nothing special. It's got a bull bar. It's got a Bathurst on the weekend, actually.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. New winners.
Yeah. From Balladura, Perth boy, apparently.
Yeah.
Kostecki.
Yeah.
Jacob.
Interesting, eh?
Pretty cool.
Good. Love the Bathurst. Obviously not that much.
It'd be a sick weekend to go to.
It would be.
So anyway, I think that's not a bad choice for...
Interesting angle they've gone with here.
Yeah.
The old Dutch tilt.
You got to go the tilt there. Got your bull bar, got some...
fucking hell, mate.
I didn't mean this part. I think it may have some all-terrain tyres, albeit not... They almost look standard, but they're probably not. Anyway, there's a little bit of something to it, but it's going to be comfortable. It's going to be comfortable for someone that's not camping all the time.
SR5?
It is an SR5, yeah. And with a canopy, slide windows, throw the dogs in, you're all good to go.
I mean, you could probably sell the wheels and replace them with something a bit smaller and steelies.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, no worries, yeah. Yeah, they make your money back, like Ronnie says.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. You got the alloy rims there that you can sell for they're definitely upgraded tyres.
Yeah, they are.
What are they? Dick Seppic? No. I don't know.
El Oppa? Elopa?
Elopa.
El Oppa.
All right, moving on.
Mexican wheel.
The next one is this is Hiluxes. This was part of the deal. So another SR5. This one's a manual. 73,000 kilometers on the clock. So the previous one was an auto. This one's a manual. 73,000 Ks on the clock. 45,990 excluding government charges. So you're back at your 50.
Oh, it's a Tutor.
It's a Tutor. Yes. Have you guys heard about the Tutor?
It's they look similar to
this is a Tutor Hilux.
It's a Tutor
SR5.
Hilux.
That's actually quite funny. I like the ones that have Toyota.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah, those are
funny.
Anyway, this one, I like this one. It's very simple. Got your canopy on the back as well. It's got the snorkel, brush bars, bull bar, spotties, bash plate. It's got, again, it is
that an
the
upgraded
manual.
head unit as well?
No, that's the standard
That's
head
the
unit on
standard
these.
one?
Yeah, yep. That's
To
the standard.
2017. Okay.
Yep. Oh, yeah, well, that's definitely what the 2020 has. I know that.
Yeah. No, that would make sense.
So this is a clean car. It's at the 50k mark. It's done 73,000 Ks. It is a manual, but some people are into that. I'm actually not sure if this buyer is into manual.
Yeah, massively into manual.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Jaiden knows the person quite well. That's after his Hilux. But that would probably be my pick if they are into manual. I quite like this car.
Yeah, it's tickling my fancy as well. It's probably a bit
fitted
more
with a long range tank too. So you got 140 litres of fuel. Dobinson's 3-inch suspension.
Do you think this is worth more than a 76 Series LandCruiser? Like this right now.
This car.
I say 76 Series LandCruiser, 250,000 Ks on it.
Oh.
It's got 3-inch lift,
Oh.
33s, bull bar, winch, 2 spotties, rear draw setup, ARB twin compressor in it. What do you think? You think this is worth more?
You're probably getting still a little bit more for your Land Cruiser.
You reckon?
Is this your Land Cruiser?
Yeah, I bought it for 35 grand.
Yeah.
And it had like pretty much all of that on it.
Yeah.
And this is 45.
Yeah, I know.
It's an extra 10 grand.
I know what you're saying.
I'm just looking at that going.
I think you still get more for yours.
Yeah. Which is what that's what I would think, but
well, yeah, it's just
I'm just saying because that's what I bought mine for, 35 grand, and this was just after COVID.
That's pretty good.
Which was very good.
Well, things have changed since the V8 has been discontinued though now obviously as well.
That's true.
But
that's true, but I mean
you're
comparing it to a SR5 Hilux.
No, this has done 73,000 Ks though.
Yeah, okay. That's probably
and the Hilux is like 300's no struggle for a Hilux.
No.
Well, the old Hilux definitely, and I'm sure these are no worries too. So the fact that the new Land Cruiser has basically gone to what the Hilux has, albeit different gearing and stuff like that, different ratios maybe, but it's this engine must be good, and it's done 73,000 Ks of potentially what could be 300 plus.
Yeah. I know some boys driving around in a 2.8 litre Hilux, and they rate them highly.
They're a good car.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what you're going to pay for that one. The next one is, and this is on the cheaper side. This is 40 grand. Again, it's dealer. There are a lot of dealer cars here, not many private, for this low Ks in this price range. Now this looks like it's got mines all over it.
It does, doesn't it? It really screams mine car.
But they're not telling us it is, and I'm not sold that it is, only because they've got a Rhino. Now they could have done all of this post getting it from the mines to make it not look that way, but this is 40 grand. It's done 80,000 kilometers. Auto. It is an SR, so it's not an SR5. Cool wheels, cool tires, brand upgraded tires. It's got the old. I think that's the Toyota factory bar. Is it? It's a big bar.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a factory bar, but it's a fucking huge.
It's a massive bar. It looks cool, but that's what makes me think it's kind of miney. And that tray makes it look. But that looks like a mine tray painted black.
It does. Yeah, it really does.
But I would check this car out. It's 10 grand under the other ones, basically. I think this car would be worth having a look at, making sure that there's no, just do your checks underneath. You don't want a whole heap of... I'm not saying mine cars are bad to go and buy.
No. You just have to be more careful.
You just got to be a little bit more careful because they're not someone's pride and joy. They're working.
No, everyone is driving them.
Yes, and... So that's where this car, I think, for the price, it's an SR. I get that, but I actually, what is the difference between an SR and an SR5?
It's just luxuries, isn't it?
There's a bit more luxuries, I think.
Yeah,
but that looks.
I'm not fully across that, so other people will know more. But it's just luxuries.
But you make up, and that's why you're paying 40 grand for this and not 50. So I think this was another good choice, and it's got enough fruit on it. I like the tray. The tray looks cool. even if it is a mine tray. Like I like the black
tray.
tray.
The tray is good. Yeah, I do like that.
So there wasn't a lot in this area. Basically, all of them have yellow tape on them and are actually like a mine vehicle.
Yeah.
So yeah, but see, like that looks pretty clean. But you know,
Yeah,
shine
really
and polish
exactly.
can do anything up. So I understand that.
And look, they all look good. I
But
think
looking at that, it's a nice car.
Yeah, 2020 as well. My choice would probably be the 17, the SR5.
First one,
The second one.
second one,
Yeah. Just the...
paying $50,000 for it, but
I know. The price turns me off at heaps. But if like that, that would probably be... See, this is a reasonable price for the 2017 one, I think.
yeah, okay.
Ish.
Yeah.
Ish. 39,999. That's a lot of money for that.
You know what I'd be doing?
It's just, I wouldn't be buying a Hilux.
I'd be going back to the old N70s.
Yes.
That's where I would go.
Yeah, I'd probably be looking at that as well. Honestly, D-Maxes I kind of like. Kind of like the D-Maxes.
Who doesn't like them though? Is that Harry? Someone didn't
It
like
might
a D-Max.
have been Harry. I don't remember.
Yeah,
Maybe
it wasn't Harry.
Ranger even. I think
Now we're
you
talking.
pick and choose Rangers,
Yeah.
whether they're going to be good or not, and it's a luck of the draw thing.
Yeah.
You obviously have a really good one. It's reliable.
I've
and
only
it's
heard-
done you well.
I've only heard a few stories of Rangers not going that well.
Yeah.
New or the old, like my one, PX 2s, 3s, and then the next gens. Like,
Yeah.
there's only a couple of stories I know of them not going well.
Yeah.
Apparently, there was a recall on some of the Everests. Lauren was telling me this.
Yes. Yeah.
But
Actually, Court said the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know how
She was
the
like,
girls
"Look at
found
that.
out.
Ford recalled a bunch of stuff." I was like, "Yeah,
But I
but
think
it's not a Ranger."
It happens with a lot of
Mate, Toyotas.
New cars.
Used to have a Hilux and that got recalled for airbags.
Yeah.
So it happens all the time.
yeah. So I don't think you'd need to be too afraid of that. But
Yeah.
anyway, a few options there. Me personally, if I was looking at spending towards up to $50,000, I would probably go and check out the Ranger side because you're going to get more. You'll get similar Ks on the car, but you're going to get some nicer options. There's going to be more options in that price range.
Yep.
In the Ranger, over at the Ranger side, and then the other, if it was Hilux and Toyota that you wanted to stick with, I would probably go and check out the N70s as well.
Yeah, N70s.
You'll find one of them
You'll
with
find
150 to
something good,
200,000 Ks on it.
Yeah. What do you think of Navaras?
Don't know a lot about them.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I actually quite like.
I like the look of them.
Are you talking about the older ones? Like
Yeah.
D40s and is it D40? Yeah. Like the squarer shaped ones or the new ones?
Either.
Yeah,
Either
I
or.
reckon the new
I
ones
know
look
that
sick.
there's.
Coils all round on the new ones.
I can't remember what the engine is. There's a really good engine in one of them, from like I think it's like early 2000s.
Is it D22? I don't know that. Yeah,
Yeah,
there is one that
it
people
might be,
love.
and it's like really, yeah, it's meant to be really
Yeah.
good. I just don't know much about Navaras.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough either. And
Yeah.
they'd be quite old.
Yeah.
Like, whereas the N70 Hilux is like, what's that, 2013, 2014, they were still...
Yeah, they were still
N70.
going, so you have a bit more.
It's not that far away.
Ish.
But,
Yeah,
I don't know. There's plenty out there.
Yeah.
All the modern dual cab Utes are very, very,
Similar.
like... I know.
Yeah, they're all trending
I
that
know
way,
we carry
aren't
on here about Hiluxes and Rangers, but... and we probably speak about LandCruisers way too much, but... Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's hard not to when you own. That's what you own.
Yeah, we know 'em. But I like the new Navaras. They look cool. You get
Yeah.
them whistling.
Yeah,
They love that.
I love a whistle.
But anyway, it's a couple there to choose from.
Yeah. Cheers, mate.
Oh,
well,
no.
thanks for the car sales. Oh, here, pass it here.
Oh, you don't want to say the passcode over the air?
Mate, what if someone just walks in and then knows
Yeah,
the
true.
password to
Probably just watch you type it.
all my laptops?
All right,
Yeah.
let's go to around the fire pit now, please.
Yes.
And then we've got 2 questions there. And then we've got 2 voice messages, I should say.
Yep.
And then we're going to do a quick wrap up before
Yeah, because this is our last episode.
before we head on our break.
This is
So
it.
We'll say a quick
I'm
hooroo.
kind of sad.
It's going to be weird.
I don't
Adam.
want it to end.
Yeah, it's going to be, well, for Ronnie, it feels like it probably has, but nah, it's just joking.
Nah,
if you're listening, Ronnie,
nah.
we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, here's with these voice messages.
All right. Let's turn this up.
Hope they don't want Ronnie.
G'day fellas, Outback Outlaw here. West Kimberleys.
Nice.
I have a 200 series and I've got a cheapo roof rack, which is okay for now. What would be the best roof rack to purchase? I've looked at all the major brands and I'm not sure or clear on which ones would not create a huge wind noise. So, yeah, give us some tips and that'd be great. Love the podcast and love the videos Ronnie puts out regularly. Cheers, guys.
Islander.
So,
Roof rack brands. I've had Tracklander.
yep.
Rate those.
How about for wind?
Yeah, for wind, they're pretty good. They've got
They've got the,
new
like,
Tracklanders have
ramp.
got the like wind deflectors built into them.
Yep.
I think they've got the plastic wind deflector on it as well.
Yep.
But I believe, and I could be wrong, like they've got little wind deflectors along the channels as well.
Right.
To help stop that wind noise. I was speaking to, this is a few years ago now, but we had one of the salesmen or the head of sales at Tracklander came past and
Yep.
had a chat with him about all the different stuff. And Tracklander seemed to be doing some really good stuff. Front Runner is
Yeah.
another one.
I mean, I've got a front runner and I've got the
yeah.
Slimline, and like they are just, yeah. I love them because of all the different attachments and how easy it is to actually use the roof rack system.
Yes.
Or hook stuff up to it or mount things on it. But that is so slim to the roof. Like there's so many like if you look at this, just this is on a 200 series. Like look how
Yeah, it's
there is
very
absolutely
slim.
no gap off that.
Yeah.
But it is still easy enough to get underneath to like, if you are
To get stuff.
using a strap to, throw a loop underneath the slats. It's just so slim to the roof. It's awesome.
I do like the slats as well.
And they do come with
rather than the hex.
Yeah, and they do come with a it has a little wind deflector. On mine, obviously Rhino Rack is another brand. I'm sure Outback Outlaws had a look at all these, but
Yeah, Rhino Rack I probably wouldn't go.
okay, there you go. Yeah, why is that?
I've just heard some bad things about Rhino
Okay.
Rack. Don't know if they're true or not,
Yep.
blah, but just like
We're not
enough to kind of just be like,
yeah. There's no
I'd
affiliation
be
here
cautious.
either. But I do like
Front Runner. I like, yeah. Front Runner I do like. That was the brand I was trying to
Yeah,
think of as well. Tracklanders I like. I rate them a lot.
Yep. What other
They're
brands are
light
there
as well.
Yakima?
Front Runner's quite
Yakima?
light. Yakima?
Yakima, Yakima.
Not sure.
I think that's
I've
another one.
got a rooftop, so like I haven't really looked
Yeah.
at roof racks too much. The old roof rack I had on the 76 was a Tracklander.
Yeah,
No wind noise
Yeah.
that I could really pick up from it.
yeah.
I know Ronnie's got the front runner as well, the
Yeah.
slim front runner on the 70 series,
I'm-
which I rate the look
I'm
of.
just a big.
I
fan.
rate the look of that.
Big fan of the front runner.
They've got
that's
different.
me.
They've got. I like the Tracklander brackets as well.
Yeah. Okay.
So the mounts that you put on the side in your gutters on your car to mount the roof rack on. The Tracklanders, I've got those on the side of the 70 series now to mount the rooftop
Yeah,
on. 'Cause
okay.
you can mount load bars across it. Do
handy.
some other stuff, which is quite handy.
Yeah.
But front runner, yeah.
Front
Front
runner.
runner rate them as well.
Yeah.
Rate them
like
highly.
the
Because you can
weight.
put the boxes on as well.
Yeah, that's the best part about them.
Yeah.
The weight's 38.5 kilos.
Yeah, that's pretty light.
I can't find just here like the load.
It depends on what you're going for as well. Like you're going for, do you want a full length one? Do you want like a half length one?
Yeah.
What are you doing
Yeah.
with it?
Yeah.
And
I would
different styles.
I would just go
like,
front runner.
Do you want the tradey one? Do you want the
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going front runner for Outback Outlaw. I'm big on front runner, but
what have you got there? Okay. So Tracklander, you can do the
Tracklander's got a lot of options.
mounts as well. Yeah, Tracklander have a lot of options.
Yeah,
They've
the
got the
side-
flat,
yeah, the side
low
rails,
profile
yeah.
one. What is that? How many foot?
What's this? Sorry.
What's the length of that one that you've got up there?
Oh, the length. There's dimensions. It was there. Where are you?
It's
Specs. The length, the shipping dimensions
17.
is almost just over 1.7 meters is the shipping length. So it would be 1.7 or just under. That's for a 200 series. This is the actual 200 series.
So this is the Tracklander slim, or it's not even a slimline one. This is a fully enclosed one. It's 19 kilos.
19 kilos.
19 kilos.
Really?
Yep.
Shit, that's a lot.
19 kilos.
Is the load though? What's the load capacity?
150 kilo load rating on and off road, subject to roof rack size and vehicle's roof loading.
Why can I not find what the? Anyway, I'm going front runner. Jay's going Tracklander. They're the two you're choosing from out back here. And Ronnie's not here. Sorry, mate. He probably have way more info for you.
15.5 kilos on the flat top, low profile Tracklander one.
Right. They're good options.
Interesting. I kind of would lean towards the front runner, to be honest. But the Tracklander weight
is
shocking.
You just can't. There's no. What are you attaching to that except for? Like Tracklander people may be like, mate, it's easy as. That price difference is about $1,000 cheaper though.
Tracklander one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like the Hex having because you can just put anything anywhere.
You can. But how are you mounting it? It's all...
Oh, like ratchets. You just
it's
like
just
hook
all
it around
ratchets,
and then you
see that
strap
like,
it on. Or like whatever.
The attachments that front runner have.
Okay.
That's their point of difference, I reckon.
Yeah, okay. I haven't had a look at those. I have to
just put
have a look.
Just put little O-ring like bolts in the, and then you just those stretchy straps.
Yeah,
they're so easy. It's so user friendly.
Yeah, the Ockies.
No, they're front runner have like.
Oh yes, with the braid kind of
with
thing
little carabiners at each end, and then
I do like those. Those are
it's
really
so
cool.
good.
Yeah, they're pretty as well.
They are pretty. All right, next one.
G'day boys, Josh here from across the ditch in Christchurch, New Zealand.
Ooh.
Hey, I got a question for you lot. Camping showers. I'm looking potentially at getting one of those little units that can be freestanding, so not vehicle mounted, but just one of those little freestanding units you can hook up to an LPG cylinder. I know people will probably say, oh, just have a dunk in the creek when you're on your trips and stuff, but of course here in New Zealand, as you probably know from places like Tassie and the big high country and stuff, sometimes swimming when it's close to 0 degrees is not fun, so that's why I potentially just want to get your 10 cents on what you reckon, if you reckon they're worth it or better off just looking at other means. And also, Ronnie, question for you, mate. When you coming over, New Zealand would love to have you. But anyway, boys, loving the podcast. Keep it up. Cheers, cheers.
I'll answer that last bit for Ronnie. He's going there.
Is he?
Yeah, just right now.
Is he?
I have no idea. No idea. I just thought I'd throw him under the bus. He's heading there.
He does want to go though.
He does. He does want to go there. South Africa's on there as well.
It would be cool to see it. No pressure, Ronnie, but it would be sick to see a trip like over there.
It would be.
It'd be cool.
Yeah, especially if he brings the 4-wheel drive podcast.
Yeah, well, I'm happy to go.
Cool.
But it's cool because people obviously want him to come over, so he'd be well looked after when he went there. He'd be shown the right places.
Well looked after.
He'd be shown the right tracks. If he can't get a car there, he'd be given a great rig to do it in.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, outdoor showers, freestanding.
Use one?
No, the thing that I will encourage you to have a look at is the on tap.
Yep.
shower. Now it's not heated. I don't know if there's an accessory now that you can, like you could heat the water up and pour that into the on tap and use that as a shower. And that's, you can sort of take that anywhere if it's within reach of your 12 volt system. But I have not one that plugs into a cylinder, a LPG cylinder or anything like that. I don't know anything about them. I've never used that. I've just got the on tap and I just cold water it. But we're in WA or, it's not that. It's not 0 degrees where I'm wanting a shower. So and that's only 20 litres. It's not massive.
Seems pretty big to me, mate.
Yeah, well, but it's not like off a 60 litre water tank behind, a headboard or something like that. So,
my folks have got the Companion.
Aqua
Heat water heater. I had to Google that real quick, but they've got that, and Mum swears by it.
Okay.
Just loves it. It's the best thing she's ever got. I actually took it on the trip that I just did.
Oh, right.
Didn't end up using it.
Yeah.
Because just didn't feel the need to.
Yeah.
Like I offered to Cord. I was like, hey, if you want a shower, we got one. You can take it. She's like, nah, I'm good. The ocean's fine. Like, feel fine after that.
It's not bad for 3 days, is it?
Yeah, no stress. But yeah, that
So the companion...
rated highly.
And so you just... What do you plug it in and it just heats up?
Yeah, the little green gas cylinder. What did you say it was before?
Oh, the Pro Fuel.
Pro Fuel.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Little Pro Fuel one. So it hooks into that, and then you've got your water hose and your shower hose, and then you basically hook it up to a bucket or whatever you want to put it through.
So
it's too big to fit into a jerry can.
Right.
So you won't be able to fit the nozzle, the end of the nozzle that sucks the water up into the jerry can. But if you get a bucket of water or something like that, you can just drop it in there and then go.
So it requires a little bit of equipment.
A little bit of equipment, but it's not
overs.
It's not huge.
Yeah.
Because if you've got a cooker or something, you can just use that same Pro Fuel gas cylinder for your shower as well.
Gotcha.
So you basically hook that up, and it's not a big thing either. Like, it doesn't take up a whole bunch of room in your setup. But yeah, you can do that. It's got a handle on it, and you can adjust the temperature, so you can have it really hot if you want, and you can have it really cold.
Yeah.
I doubt cold's probably not what you want, but you can have it really hot or slightly hot or whatever.
Yeah, righto.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know much about any of the other ones.
Nah.
This is the only one I've kind of am familiar with. But if you want to shower and you're like, yeah, man, I'm out there for a few days and I just want to shower. I just want something hot and shower.
Yep.
Just get it.
Yeah.
It's, if you're thinking about it and you want it and it's actually kind of like irking you a little bit, just go for it. Have a little look at what's going around, what kind of showers and stuff you can get, whether you want a heated one, whether you want just a normal one that's going to throw water on you.
Yep.
Have a look and see. But yeah, the companion AquaHeat water heater.
Yep. This
heard nothing but good things.
Yeah, okay. Because I'm just looking at this on tap stuff. This is the only one I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
Now I've just got the hose set up, but
and you unlocked a mystery discount,
which I will not use. Imagine that was like 80%. But what it does have here is it does have an actual on tap shower head and hose. So there would be you could heat your water up over the fire, pour that back into the on tap jerry, throw in your shower head and hose, and off you go. And it just plugs into you to get the motor going. It's just a 12 sig socket.
I like that. Yeah.
Really
it's simple.
It's really simple. It's great. They're honestly they're awesome. So
it looks
portable
compact
camping
as well.
showers. Here we go. So that's the product there. So that's what it is. It basically
How much is
is
it?
a shower. They're $235.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you unlock your mystery discount, who
could be
knows?
80% off.
These are a wicked product. My brother got me onto these. They are so sick.
Yeah.
And
they look cool. They look compact, which is what I like.
Yeah,
but so that's the jerry can comes with it.
Yeah, that's it. And
okay. And it hooks
everything's
into that.
built in. There's your switch. You just plug it in.
Yeah.
Fill it up, plug it in.
Yeah.
Turn it on, and you got good pressure too. Like it works. It works well. And then obviously you can get the shower head. For that, the issue that you're going to have here is you've somehow got to heat your water up. But anyway, they do stuff like power banks and that now as well, which is pretty cool. So
that's the other thing I kind of was looking at as well, is a power bank to take camping.
Yeah, so they've got all that. They've got mounts like jerry can holders kind of thing for different options for that. So that's a cool website to have a look at.
That's cool. The only thing with this one is that you can't. It's not heated.
There's no hot. So
which
there are other ways. Like if you've got
Josh might want something heated.
Yeah, if you've got a cooker, like I know you had to pull it out to heat your water up, but you get a get a big enough sort of setup.
I think in Australia as well, like on tap's probably what you're going for in WA. Like you leave the jerry can in the sun, it gets heated anyway. You're pouring out hot water.
What the on tap's perfect for WA especially is you've jumped in the water, even if you're at Scarborough. At a beach in the city, you jump out the car. If there's no shower right next to you, you just wash your feet off and like you're back in. That looked
Probably
weird
doing
down
that
there.
under the table. That doesn't look great.
Anyway, it was just that was just with me average.
Yeah.
But no, that's another one. But I'd say for an actual shower, the companion looks like the go. But anyway, there's something for Josh.
Yeah. Well, the companion. So I'm just looking at BCF. Obviously New Zealand is going to be a bit different, but you can get it for a club price of $379.
It'd be silly not to be signing up at BCF. I'm telling you, for those club prices.
I swear to God, BCF Anaconda, all they do is they mark their prices. They just put their prices high, and then they just
Bring
like,
them back
hey,
down on the
sign
club
up,
price.
and we'll give you
Smart.
$150 off to our normal price of this
Smart.
fucking thing.
I've bought things there that I shouldn't have,
Mate.
just because the club price was so good. Anyway. Hey, let's wrap this up. We're going over.
Yeah,
I
sorry,
really
mate.
need to go to the toilet, if you know what I mean. It's early and the coffee's starting to...
Sorry, mate. I've just yarned on for
No, you're all right. No, it's good. I like
a couple of hours.
So, just quickly, thank you for the voice messages sending in. Sounds like we had a couple of Kiwi origins there from both fellas.
Yeah, well, Outback Outlaw was...
Outback Outlaw?
Darwin?
He was north of Broome.
north of Broome.
But you thought he sounded like Kiwi?
I thought, might be a little Kiwi or like Samoan or Tongan or something there.
That's cool.
Don't know. Could be wrong.
Could be wrong.
Could be wrong.
Just could be that West Kimberley accent, maybe.
Yeah, could be.
Anyway, thank you for those. Now, we are going on a break. We're off for just over a month here, so you will not be hearing from us for a while. We will miss it, I reckon. It's been 70,
I don't know what I'm going to do next
75
week.
odd weeks in a row of the Four-Wheel Drive podcast. And I want to take the opportunity to say thank you to everyone. Like, it's been from literally starting from like, geez, how's this going to go? No one's done this before. As in, like, the three of us. Like, Ronnie's thought about doing podcasts, hadn't had the time to do it.
He did do some, but he just didn't. Yeah, it
never
didn't work.
eventuated.
Like, this is your first kind of.
I was just thrown.
You've got
in.
media experience.
Got media experience, but I just got thrown into this and yourself. Basically, like you basically run and produce, and we don't own this podcast, but it is ours. BackChat allow us to do what we want to do on this.
BackChat are giving us free reign, like they don't do.
So for three blokes just trying to put it all together on the fly, we appreciate the love and support and the listenership and the viewership that we've gained, because we've built a great little community over the past 75 episodes. So it's been a year and a half almost of doing this, and I've had an absolute ball. We're going to go on our first little break for a while.
Yep.
Mandated break. Mandated. It's only 4 or 5 weeks, I think. So
yep, we'll be back 29th of November.
Yep. And what I do and hopefully we don't lose you over these 5 weeks, but we'd love to get your feedback as well on how you think we can improve the show, what you're loving, what you want to see coming up, because we do need new ideas as well. And we're probably tired a little bit in terms of being really honest here, in terms of like our conversations have just become fun for us to have. Yeah. But whether we're still...
Hopefully they're still fun to listen to.
Hopefully they're still engaging and that. So we want to make sure that we're delivering a quality product to you guys as well. So feedback is welcome. I actually bumped into a fella in Kalgoorlie who is a listener of the podcast. And I was on my bucks, and I switched on for a second. And I said, what do we need to do to improve, and what do you want to keep hearing, and all this sort of stuff, and had a great chat about what he wants to see going forward. So I do appreciate people giving us the feedback, because we need the ideas too. So we are open to that. But I do want to say thank you. Thanks, Jaiden. We're going on a little break to enjoy. Got a bit coming up. Getting married in this break. It's honeymoon.
You're going to come back a married man.
Yep, that's a bit weird, but but nothing will change in terms of the podcast. We'll change for the better. But we're going on a break. Not you and I. We're still together. But.
Well, little break from each other.
Yeah. You still work here, but
I
won't be here for 5 weeks.
Oh, mate, it's gonna be sad. Yeah. Just feels. You summed it up well there. It was.
Well, it's been good. Like it's been
72 weeks of.
Yeah.
Just. I don't know.
Throwing it together.
Not knowing fully what we're doing, but just trying to put together something.
New experiences.
Good. Like It's been a ride.
Yeah, it's been good.
Fuck, it feels like we're not
we're not
stopping. We're not done. We're coming back.
You've always got to reflect. You've got to reflect on what's
it's interesting. I would love to hear the feedback.
Yeah, mate, it's the best part about it.
What do you guys want to hear? Like, you guys want some new segments? You got some whatever else? Like, just
we do rely on.
Let us know.
We rely on buy-in from you guys. Like it does. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of four-wheel drive channels to go and watch out there, and we just talk about it. So it's not like we're going to new destinations every week. So we do, we rely on you guys sending your ultimate rig or a voice message here or there, or just giving us a bit of stick.
Send it. Your voice messages don't have to be questions if they don't want to.
Yeah, just
send in some fines or something.
Yeah.
Like, just absolutely rag us.
Yeah,
like, they don't have to be positive.
We're big boys.
Yeah, we play everything that comes through. So.
Yeah, but anyway, we're wrapping up there. Thanks again. We'll be back soon. This is not goodbye forever, but just goodbye for now for a few weeks, and we'll see you soon. The 4-Wheel Drive podcast, music by the Southern River Band, Let It Ride. They'll be back.
They'll be back.
They'll be back too.
I'll be back.
4-Wheel Drive podcast on Instagram. All our episodes over at BackChat's YouTube. And just like I said at the start of the episode, the new website, easy to navigate, ultimate rigs, send in your voice messages, 4wdrivepodcast.com.au. 4WD. The 4
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
See you guys.
Peace out. See you soon.